Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know that I do themed weeks over on my Instagram. So I'll have a theme for the week and then I do multiple looks that kind of fit into that theme. I thought it would be fun if I started filming a video on Mondays of like kind of introducing the week's theme and then doing a like get ready with me kind of tutorial on the first look of the week. So this week our theme is Disney princesses, which I'm super excited about. Ever since I've started doing themes, I've had people like requesting that this is one I do, and I've kind of just been avoiding it because I feel like everyone does it, and I was trying to like think of things that were just a little different and whatnot, but if y'all want to see it, I'm going to do it. So here we are. Today's look is a Sleeping Beauty look. So lots of pink. We have the nice pop of yellow. If you're interested in seeing how I created this look, keep on watching. I have it all back there for you. But yeah, this look actually took me 3 times to get because I was trying a specific look the first 2 times, and then I ended up really not liking it. So I ended up taking all my makeup off twice, and 3rd time's a charm because I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look, feel free to keep on watching. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should head on over and follow me because then you will get to see the rest of the looks I come up with this week and the rest of my themes. They're kind of fun. Like some of the ones I've done in past weeks are like my favorite looks I've ever done. So you should go check them out because they're pretty cool. At least I think so. I don't know. All right. If you're interested in seeing this look, keep on watching. All right, I'm going to preface this by saying this is the 3rd time I have tried to do this look, and I keep hating it, and so I keep starting over. But this is it. This is the last time. So, 3rd time's a charm. We are just starting by prepping my eyelids with the Naked Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm using concealer because my lids are so stained from all the pink eyeshadow I've used twice now. And so this will cover that all up and give me a good base. Basically, I tried the same look twice and I hated it both times, so now we're doing something totally different. Alright, you can still see a little bit of the pink peeking through, but that's fine. I'm not going to be too picky. Just get this blended on in, and then, there we go. Alright. I don't really know what look we're going for because I'm going on a whim here. I'm going to start with the shade Taste Buds in the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. And I am just going to make this my transition color. So it's going to go right into the crease here. The main point of your transition shade is to just kind of give you something to blend everything else into. So as I lay more colors and darker colors as we go through this look, if anything's ever too harsh, I can always just go back into this and help blend out all the lines. I like my eyeshadow to be like really, really blended. So this just helps with that. Perfect. We're going to do the same thing on the other eye for the 3rd time. I should have taken a picture both times because then I could have, I don't know, had proof that I'm crazy for trying the same thing twice and hating it. So I think now we might go for more of a spotlight eye. Before I was going for more of a cut crease, and it was not working. Essentially, I was trying to use, so I cut my crease with concealer, and then, it's probably my bad. I was trying to use this blush from e.l.f. as like my lid color. Not a good plan, guys. It didn't blend out. It looked crazy. I looked crazy. It's whatever. Alright, so I have that on now. Do a little more over here. Next, I am going to go in with my Juvia's Place palette. I'm going to take this hot pink shade here. It's really pretty. It has little specks of glitter. Since we're doing a Sleeping Beauty look, I want this look to be as pink as it possibly can be. This is probably one of my favorite Juvia's Place shades. It's so pretty. I'm going to kind of pat it in before I really blend because I really want it to be nice and pigmented. And then I'm going to go in and just kind of do a couple swipes I'm gonna do actually a little bit more. Perfect. I'm gonna go in on the other side and do the same thing as well. Now I go in at the end and I really clean up my like outer lines with concealer, so I'm not really picky about where my shadow ends as far as that goes. I'm gonna pat this in more now. Perfect. So it doesn't. All right, so I am going to grab the Rainbow Palette by Violet Voss. I'm going to take this pink shade, and that is going to get packed into the outer corner and the inner corner, and we are going to do kind of a spotlight eye. So I wet my brush, and I don't know if this is going to be dark enough actually. It's not. So, well, we might just make it work. I think once I have what I'm putting in the center, it'll all pull it really together. This eyeshadow is like clumping though. Pack that on. Alright, so I've done that on both eyes, and I actually really don't like this at all because I feel like it's definitely not dark enough and I need something darker. So I'm going to go into my Modern Renaissance and take Love Letter, which is kind of pink. I just can't think of any shade I have that is going to be not purple and not red. So this is kind of the closest thing I have. I'm going to grab this little blush, this little brush here, and I'm going to pack that over the shade we just did. I'm praying it doesn't turn too purple, but if it does, I have a plan. Y'all are really seeing me like think on my feet right now. It's awful. So yeah, that's way too purple. Lovely. This just might not be my day. But I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. I have an idea, but my ideas typically don't work, so we'll see. The main issue I have with, like, I could do a super simple look and just make it really pink and whatnot, but first of all, I have done so many pink looks in the past that I want to do something different. And the number one reason, so I'm going to dip back into the Juvia's Place, like really bright shadow, and just pack that on top. The number one reason I never wanted to do Disney princesses for a theme was because I feel like it's so overdone and everybody does it, and I didn't just want to be another person doing it. So if I'm going to do it, I want to do something like at least a little bit exciting. It's still too purple, but it's fine. I'm just not even gonna worry about it. We are packing the pink on top. It's a little better. You guys will have to let me know. The lighting up here is weird. So obviously this is my room. I prefer to film down like in my kitchen because there's more natural lighting and I feel like the background's a little cuter than this, but it is such a pain in the butt, especially when I'm doing a look like this where I don't know exactly what I'm going to need to like transport all of my makeup all the way downstairs. So this is what we're doing. Alright, I am going to grab my big fluffy blending brush, dip into that hot pink, and kind of just see what I can do here to make that not so dramatic. Yeah, that did nothing. So I'm gonna grab the small brush that I was packing it on with and blend right on this line here. Blend, blend, blend. Perfect, that's doing a little better. You guys like cannot see me, sorry. Perfect. All right, I like that. This is good. So I'm gonna take big fluffy blending brush, do the exact same thing over here. So I started by just laying down more of that pink. And now I'm gonna go in with the smaller brush again and really just blend this line out. I'm just gonna move this palette over here because I don't know why I'm making this so much harder on myself. All right, blending. Blending, blending, blending. All right, so this side is not as dark, so I need to go back into Love Letter and fill in right here. And then I'm gonna go back in with the hot pink shade and blend right over that again. Perfect. Now I'm gonna take my big fluffy blending brush again, rub all that together. All right, I am going to, let's see. This one needs a little more over on this side. This lighting is terrible, guys, I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna go back into Taste Buds and really just kind of get rid of that line up at the top. Perfect. All right, so we are looking, sorry, there's something in my eye. We're looking extremely pink. I look crazy right now, but this is salvageable. It's fine. I am going to continue to blend this until I turn 87. Whatever. All right. I am going to take this. Do I want to do that? Yeah. So this is the color that was just wreaking havoc on me when I tried to put it all over my lid. But I think as the center shade in a spotlight look, it could be really pretty. Okay. See, it's just like really glossy. All right. Is that even? Perfect. But then over that, I'm going to grab this Ofra single eyeshadow in the shade Glorious. And I'm just going to take my finger and press that on top of it. This is pigmented. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Then I'm going to grab this small brush I have been using and kind of just get rid of that line there. And I kind of want to just blend that all together. Sweet. I'm going to do the other eye. That shadow though is really crumbly. I've never used Ofra shadows before. I don't know if you saw that, but like it's like flaking off into my eyelashes. All right, I'll take this same brush and just blend away that line. Oh, it's leaving a nice dark cast stick. Okay. Blending that, blending that, and that. Okay. All right. That is all I want to do, but I see I need a little pigment up in here. I'm being way too picky. This is getting insane. This video is going to take me 700 years to edit and get through. Here's what we have so far. I am going to go through really quick, apply my face makeup, and then we will come back to the lower lash line and kind of talk about the situation. So here we go. All right, now that I have everything on my face finished except for my lower lash line, lashes, eyeliner, etc., I'm gonna go in and do my lower lash line. I want to pop this yellow onto my lower lash line. Since this is a Sleeping Beauty look, I feel like pink and yellow are kind of the colors that I think of when I think of Aurora, we'll say. So this is the yellow from the Thirsty palette, and it's like insane. It's called Quench. So I'm really gonna pop that on. I kind of want more, so I'm gonna kind of build it up a little bit. Then I will go in with something and just blend it out a little so it's not so crazy. Perfect. I think I want to take Parched, which is like the nudie shade, and just run that right on the bottom of it to kind of blend that out a little. just so the line isn't so harsh. Perfect. I know this isn't really a thing with matte eyeshadows, I don't think, at least, but I kind of want to get this brush wet and do the yellow again, just so it's a little more vibrant, I guess. It just looks very powdery right now. And I'm kind of just gonna stamp it on. There we go, that's better. So my brush is like just barely wet. I just feel like it's giving it a little more, maybe thicker. Almost feels more like an eyeliner then. There we go. Then I am going to take, where did I put it? I am going to take this Profusion liquid eyeshadow, and I'm going to pop this on my inner corner for a little bit of a highlight. I am going to highlight my brow bone using the same highlighter I used on my face, which is the Wet n Wild highlight, and this one is Precious Petals. So I'm just gonna run that on there. Perfect. All right, then I'm gonna line my lower lash line with this Wet n Wild pink eye pencil. All right, guys, so here is our finished Sleeping Beauty look. I'm actually really happy with how this look turned out. I feel like, being that this was my third time doing it and that I had no idea what I was shooting for this time around, it actually turned out really pretty. I really like all the pink. I love the pop of yellow on the lower lash line. Yeah, so I'm actually fairly happy with this. My lipstick is the Ofra Liquid Lip in Palm Beach. I'll probably would never actually wear this like color combo out in public, but it's pretty for this look. So if you are interested in kind of seeing the, just like all of the themes I do on Instagram, but if you're interested in seeing the rest of the princess looks I create this week, head on over to my Instagram. It's the same, I think, name as my YouTube channel, so Sarah_MN_MUA. But yeah, I think this week is going to be the first week I'm going to try and do 5 looks. I feel like the princess looks can be pretty wearable, so I shouldn't have an issue doing them and then wearing them to work. So if that is something you are interested in seeing, yeah, head over to my Instagram. I'll post the rest of the looks there. Otherwise, if you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. I'm going to try and start posting once a week, like the first look of our theme, so I'm going to try and post on Mondays. They might not go up till Tuesdays realistically, but yeah, keep an eye out for that. Perfect. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.